Happy birthdays as well. You always find the latest courtyard permanent solution. Out of the box.
Hello and welcome to Radio Waves by Todderbert. In front of us is the Sangean PR-D7, or now known as SG106. This is an AM, FM digital portable radio. During this video, appointment evening, AM band scan. Here we can pick up on the band. First we'll go over features. Second we'll do a size comparison. And third we'll start cruising the evening band. So it's pretty stormy tonight. We'll see how it goes. It could be good or bad. We'll see. So this is the older white PR-D7. They have a newer kind of a gunmetal gray with black accents. And that one's the SG106, which is available for $70 on Amazon. I'll have links down below in the paid link section if you so desire the radio. It's worthy in 2026. I think so. But we'll see what you think in this video. So let's check out the radio, PR-D7. So on the left-hand side, we got a headphone jack for just FM radio listening or AM. There is no stereo, unfortunately, but the headphone jack does sound good. We have an input of 12 volts, half amp. This charges your batteries as well if you have nickel metal hydrides installed, and we'll show you that in a moment. Going to the front of the radio, we have Sangean here. Nice. Our 3-inch speaker below that. Hammer, sounds great. And when you have the AC power connected, you even get more volume and bass out of the speaker. It just drives even harder, so that's nice. Over here we have a amber lit display, which is really nice. This side here will show our frequency and our radio information, and this side will always show our clock. As you can see, it's 11:57 p.m. Central Standard Time. I'm near Chicago, Illinois, USA. For the sake of the band scan, it is June 2026. And like I mentioned, it is storming outside, so we'll see how it goes. Could be a lot of static on here. Who knows? Power button with the sleep function. We have a band button and a function underneath it called step. So if you press and hold this, it'll bring up our firmware. And if you keep holding, it'll bring up our 12-hour, 24-hour choice for the clock. And we can go to FM stepping from 100 kilohertz to 50 kilohertz. Hit the tuning button. That's kind of handy because I have an 87750 station and I need that 50 kilohertz tuning to get to it. And then AM stepping, 10 kilohertz for the US and North America. And of course, 9 kilohertz Asia, different other places, right? Hit that button, exit that mode. Nice. Charge status LED lights red when the nickel metal hydride switch is engaged and you have an AC adapter installed. It does come with the AC adapter when you buy your radio. 2 alarms, so we have a wake to radio and wake to buzzer, so dual alarm setup. Nice. Down here we have 5 preset buttons, so you get 5 AM and 5 FM. That's it. But you know what? 5 is enough for your major listening. Typically, you could have these spread out across the band and then just tune manually from there. So that's what I usually do. 5 is usually enough for me. And most people it is. Over here we have the scan button and time set. So hold this and it'll set the time while the power's off. And when the radio's on, if you tap that, it'll automatically start, press and hold, it'll automatically start browsing the band. It'll stop on the station for 5 or 10 seconds, I believe, and then it'll keep going. And you can stop at any time by the tuning button or the scan button again. So that works out pretty good. Tuning buttons are nice. They're clicky. So we have incremental up, incremental down, seek up, seek down, and continuous tune up and continuous tune down. Continuous tuning is great. If you're not a fan, I don't know where you've been, but continuous tuning is amazing because you can keep holding it and it passes up strong stations. And when you let go, it stops on the next strong station. So nice little setup. Volume controls analog. Top of the radio, PR-D7. We have a antenna here, which is 27 inches, and it's known for its great FM reception. Rockin Sangean. Selectivity is amazing on this radio. Over here we got frequency information, basic for North America. There you go. It runs on 6 AA batteries, and it can be rechargeable or alkaline. Rechargeables are recommended, of course. This door is rather difficult to open up on camera, but we'll do it. And it's hinged, which is nice. It's got a little warning there. Make sure your switch is in the right position. There's the little micro switch. And we have it set to the rechargeable position, the top. If you're running alkalines, make sure you have alkalines picked. We do have nickel metal hydrides installed here, as you can see. Nice. And they say runtime about 40 hours. It'll run the radio, so that's pretty nice. And if you're charging them, about 7.5 hours to charge them. Let's go ahead and click this shut. All right. Bottom, we got little molded in feet. There you go. All right, so I'll do a size comparison real quick, and we'll start cruising the evening band. Yeah, it's midnight, and I'm sure, coast to coast is going to happen soon. There's CC Pocket in the house for size. We have CC Skywave 2. Another cool radio, right? Rockin. You can do all those two radios always have ticket cards. There he is. Oh yeah, Iron Man. He's the man with the master plan. He can spin it faster than anyone can. He's Iron Man. Yeah. That's too much fun. You know it. All right. Let's go ahead and turn this on and hear the static of the evening. Frequency, bam, we're on. Battery life. Of course, our clock. Always will be showing, which is great if you're logging stations. Like people like the DX and the medium wave. 530. Anything. Okay, next.
Cases in Congo continues to rise. Latest information from the country's national health ministry.
A former Supreme Court Justice, UN Human Rights Commissioner.
New York State Department strongly urging Americans
now embracing her new role as Canada's 31st Governor General. Tom Perry, CBC News, Ottawa.
Of all the dignitaries of Ottawa as the Governor General's
Okay, cool. So I think we're picking up CBK, Watrous, Saskatchewan. It's 1,025 miles. It's actually northwest because I can't turn it to the north because of the Milwaukee station we're picking up there, or the Wisconsin station, WAUK. But here I'm able to pick up, if I point it west, I'm able to pick up that Canadian station, which is awesome. Yeah, 1,025 miles, Watrous, Saskatchewan, CBK. I heard him say Ottawa there, but that's part of where they were transmitting from. Their little story there, but awesome. Whoops, turn it on. Hello. Turn it off. You know what I meant.
fought for Canada, and now we must fight for Canada.
And blamed suspected federal liberal government.
Baseball in the desert.
WAUK this way, 540. Watrous. That's Watrous. This is Jackson, Wisconsin, 70 miles, 400 watts.
The home of the minor league team there, the Aliens.
So cool.
They think this is going to get their voters out the vote. I think that
KTRS, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles, 5,000 watts to the south-southwest. Cardinal directions is north-east-southwest.
And federal prosecutors...
229, or go online to 560theanswer.com/baby.
Hi, I'm Ken.
Okay, 560 The Answer, WIND, Chicago local station. You can see it's preset 1. See that there? 1. Nice.
To experience the woodland difference.
Experience the woodland difference.
The Wall Street Journal reports Trump first called Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu after the missile attack with a message, stand down, but later shifted his tone to keep it limited.
Iran says its attacks going on.
So I think it's WKZO, Kalamazoo, Michigan. Nice. 137 miles, 5,000 watts, east.
President Trump said he was not happy with his...
Really nice throw by Langoliers. So it'll be 0-1 at the plate on mid.
Okay, I think this is Brewers baseball on WTMJ, 620, Milwaukee, Wisconsin, 52 miles to the north, 10,000 watts.
It's confirmed. So he is safe.
People to do it for because they are so self-absorbed, thinking that they have to earn it, thinking that they're fine the way they...
Okay, we got some Christian radio, KYFI, out of St. Louis, Missouri.
Who have the power to bring change home to their communities across the country and around the world.
This is WMFN, Peatone, Illinois, Black Information Network, 75 miles, 1,600 watts, southeast.
Please join us. Be part of it.
650 WSM, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles south. This could improve. I'm hearing just a little hint of WFAN, New York, New York, 750 miles to the northeast. Just a hint of it.
Death, taxes, and Stephon Castle's ass getting downhill.
670 the score, WSCR Chicago, home of the Cubs.
In front of them all postseason long. Many defenders have tried, many defenders have failed.
Okay, CGOB, Toronto, not Toronto, CGOB, Dauphin, Manitoba. I don't think I have that written here. I think it's Dauphin, Manitoba. I'll have a little pop up here for it. 800 miles plus. Nice. Now this direction here. Heard him say Toronto. CFTR, 680 Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles. Northeast.
I keep waiting for another blast. I don't know how anyone else feels. It was every time I thought it was over, Mother Nature came and said, yeah, this is going to happen when I say so. But on Saturday, I was under the impression it was going to be a rainy day. And I was not looking forward to it because...
Okay.
I would never want to try to attempt to commit.
Here's WLW, Cincinnati, Ohio. This is 300 miles to the east.
Yeah. It's just so hard.
Help relieve tension, so no downtime, so you can leave with a smoother face.
720 WGN, Chicago.
You join Main Street Smiles for their special event, June 11th.
Okay, I think we're picking up music there from CKDM, Dauphin, Manitoba. That's definitely Dauphin, Manitoba. 820 miles. Maybe that's what I was thinking for their station. I don't know. But, yeah. This is Dauphin, Manitoba. CFZM, 740 Toronto, Ontario, 460 miles.
High likelihood that the shipping straight traffic in the Strait of Hormuz will not return to normal this year.
Okay, I think it's coast to coast. WSB 750 Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm right.
Normal flow of traffic before January. Iran announced plans for a new resistance security corridor.
That guy's voice sounded like that co-host from Coast to Coast, but maybe I'm wrong.
Marine traffic observer.
We'll find out.
The moment you get made, in the mob.
Here's WJR 760 Detroit, Michigan, 270 miles east.
Single second. Not only would it be too...
I'm not sure if I mentioned 750 WSB Atlanta, Georgia, 630 miles southeast.
A real legitimate...
Leading role in a musical, go to Joshua Henry and Casey Levy for their roles as Colehouse Walker Jr.
WABC 770 New York City, New York. The 77, right? 750 miles northeast.
Also marking the first win by an American woman in the category in close to 40 years. Best revival of a...
Yeah, Danny Shortwave. He always has 770 going on his channel live. He's right there, New York. He's got his cool radios going. Shout out to Danny, buddy. What's going on? You watching my videos?
At the clinic.
I work the front office, checking in patients, greeting them, making them feel...
780 WBBM News Radio, Chicago.
Because we know our time and money are going to the right places, the places that need it most, and
is unsure if he's becoming more virtuous with age or just tired.
There's 3 stations here. At the lower voice, I believe, was WBAP Fort Worth, Texas, 810 miles to the southwest. And then we're picking up Joliet, which is kind of a local. WCPT, left-wing station, Joliet, Illinois, 60 miles, 1,500 watts at night. And there was some, like, ethnic music playing.
Wow.
Wow, Jody. And also, rabbits don't understand how
820's powering from local. Okay.
severe storms and having a tornado watch.
WCCO before it kind of fuzzed out. Minneapolis, Minnesota, 310 miles.
Deep fakes, automated phishing scams, misinformation-filled search query.
WHAS, Louisville, Kentucky, about 300 miles to the south-southeast, coast to coast usually on, ground zero.
Your data and empty your wallet while the AI firms take...
This is KOA, Denver, Colorado. This can come in nice as well, depending on conditions. KOA. 890 miles. CJBC, Toronto, Ontario. As you notice, it's 10 kilohertz step only. There's no 1 kilohertz stepping on this radio, unfortunately. You get what you get, but it's not bad. And I like the tone, a nice low tone to this AM, especially on the speaker, because then you can definitely pick up some fainter signals in the evening.
50, and I can't get to anything till I'm 59 and a half. And in that case, you do what Rachel's talking about. That's your third step, what we call bridge investing, and you'd have a brokerage account, S&P 500 account, whatever you want to put it in, and you build some wealth there that you can use for those in-between years until you get to the Roth tax.
WWL, New Orleans, Louisiana, 865 miles south.
Mistake minimum for someone your age. That would be a huge mistake.
Excitement, one drink will emerge. Twisted Tea, the refreshing thrill ride of flavor. Recreating its classic role as hard iced tea that goes down.
Okay, WHSQ out of New York City, New York.
And for those who don't know, Bernard Goldberg worked for Dan Rather.
890 WLS, Chicago, the big 89.
He went to HBO and did a bunch of different sports stuff. For the longest
One of those famous, three-letter stations, which is awesome.
He's not a conservative Republican.
That little noise was from the camera.
And the Indian Ocean. They haven't issued a ban on all commercial shipping. They've issued a ban on ships linked to Israel, but could that have a wider impact? Because they have targeted ships in the past with no direct link to Israel.
I believe that this time they are only targeting the Israeli ships.
Wow, I don't know. I got a couple here. I got KDHL and CKNX. I'll look them up and see if it's one of those. If I know which one it is, I'll put a pop-up here.
The wording that they have used,
It faded. Oh, there it is. Okay, keep going. WFAW, Fort Atkinson, Wisconsin. They rock all night.
On the entirety of the game and play. Brings on the net. Nailed the bottom of this. It's going to be.
I think this is WSBT, South Bend, Indiana. Fairly local, 110 miles, 5,000 watts.
He's had a great career. He's been a great broadcaster.
He's been an okay broadcaster. And look, and the Pacers are getting ready.
He's funny as hell.
KMBZ, I think, Kansas City, Missouri, 490 miles, 5,000 watts.
You know, but and the guy got ripped up and he had shingles, for crying out loud.
All right.
Back parts of the economy that would have been the benefit of all Canadians.
This is CBW, Winnipeg, Manitoba, 675 miles. A little overridden by 1,000 here. So this is WMVP Chicago ESPN Radio.
We can't miss him when he gets behind.
Sports. I either pick up WINS out of New York, or I pick up CFRB out of Toronto.
And no, it's not bankruptcy or a debt consolidation.
KDKA, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, 450 miles to the east.
Could save you lots of money. National Debt Relief has already helped to...
Storms haven't been too bad. Nice.
When NASA first sent a spacecraft to Mars to make a high-resolution photograph, actually many...
Okay, that's coast to coast, I think. WHO, 1040, Des Moines, Iowa, 280 miles.
These photos by NASA, he asked them... High-resolution photograph, actually...
Yep, that was coast to coast. This is a WLIP, Kenosha, Wisconsin, actually to the north. 30 miles, 250 watts.
NASA, he asked them...
With Yemen's Houthi rebels joining the fight. The Israeli military says it's another...
Yeah, that crackling. Definitely some lightning strikes. KYW 1060 Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles northeast.
The U.S. for the escalation. President Trump. Hey, John, why so glum?
I just got let go. The company's downsizing. This is the third time in the last 2 years. I'm done with this.
Have you thought about my computer career?
Guessing semi-local because it's picking up pretty strong here. Usually it's WTSO out of Madison, but normally I can't tune it this way and still get it. It's got to be something else. All right.
Do you really want another summer?
WTAM, Cleveland, Ohio, 345 miles east.
Blame summer heat for bad sleep. Waking up sweaty, tossing and turning, throwing the covers out in the wheel.
KFAB, Omaha, Nebraska, 405 miles. I didn't know they had coast to coast on that. Huh.
And had no interest in giving us free energy from ether in the air. They want...
Those conditions are in and out here tonight. KMOX, St. Louis, Missouri, 275 miles.
That wasn't metered. Well, that...
Naturalization effort on record. 17 U.S. citizens face complaints accusing them of concealing criminal history or other qualifying factors when they apply for citizenship. To be open in perspective, Neil filed.
Okay, I'm seeing here crossover here. Definitely a news broadcast was WBBR Bloomberg Radio on 1130. New York City, New York, 750 miles. And there's like coast to coast in there somewhere. Coast to coast is everywhere.
Hearing it myself, said okay. My problem on my skin went away.
Yep, probably something Milwaukee. Yeah, I think it's Milwaukee maybe. Okay, keep going.
I don't have any bruises on my arms, and I'm always full of bruises.
Oh, what the? Okay. WRVA, Richmond, Virginia, 665 miles. Definitely one of those coast to coast ads you always hear.
735, that's 866.
In Las Vegas, tied at 10, Brewers.
Yeah, Milwaukee-ish, Kimberly, Wisconsin, WHBY, I guess. I don't listen to this one too often. 135 miles, 25,000 watts.
In Yelich, Jackson Churio, Bryce Turang due up against the long-haired...
Nice.
Civilized? Civilized? Are we calling ourselves civilized?
So we have Hope for Your Life, WYLL, Chicago Christian Radio.
Who has said that... Daydream Believer and Practical Magic and his latest...
1180, Wham! WHAM, Rochester, New York, 545 miles. Coast to coast.
And I just...
I like when they have ghost to ghost. That's fun.
April... Daydream Believer, Practical Magic, and...
WPHT, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, 700 miles, and guess who it is?
You. All is great here, George. Great to hear your voice.
No idea here to this direction, but now we're in the graveyard part of the band where we can pick up anything or everything. Go a little quicker here. Coast to coast, coast to coast.
Every religion has an inner core.
I think it's WSPD, Toledo, Ohio. 250 miles, 5,000 watts. Coast to coast. Man, they're really everywhere. Not sure of this station. Fort Wayne, Indiana, maybe? 1380? That's where that would be. Yeah, 185 miles. I don't know. Coast to coast on 1420 WOC, Davenport, Iowa, 131 miles. 131 miles to the west there, 5,000 watts.
As deeply
Alright.
Me a sense of structure that is beyond the time frame of your treatment.
Work has always been my escape.
Not sure on that.
your most deeply felt desire.
Coast to coast on WMBD, Peoria, Illinois. Sometimes I'll tune to this to pick it up. 135 miles, 5,000 watts.
And that self-honesty, kept private, has a lot of power.
Speaker sounding good. Like that speaker. Okay, we're getting through this.
We all participate in some kind of an oversolar.
This is WLEC, Nashville, Tennessee, 434 miles to the south, but I picked it to the west, too.
It's a great intellect in which everything emerges and in which all individuals play a part.
Hear that loud hum? Yeah, that was never there before. And that is pointing to the direction of my neighbor with a Tesla charger. Man, ever since he moved in. Yep, I noticed this change. This buzzing on all my radios. This part of the band.
Attention goes there, almost like an act of globalization based on what you pay attention to. So,
yep, definitely a thing. Because LAC would come in stronger this way, and it's being obliterated by that RFI. And the lamps I'm using here are incandescent bulbs, so if you're wondering what lights I do not use LED lighting. And all my transformers are turned off. Everything, I got switches I click off before I start my band scans. Same interference. In that direction.
The music is just reading whatever it is.
WCKY, Cincinnati, Ohio, 300 miles.
Now, if he had been on the called him out of the game, called a timeout or whatever, pulled him out with about 4 minutes.
Interference. You can hear it. Okay, you guys know. Now, more you know. No one's half the battle. Whatever. Okay, 1540.
I think that would make him proud.
KXCL, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles west.
5 minutes and get same day.
Go a little quicker here. Hispanic music. I don't know if that's CKDO. It could be. Oshawa, Ontario, 490 miles, 10,000 watts. Some of those stations do like mixed programming. Okay, now we're picking up definitely oldies. So that's cool. That's probably CKDO. I think that's CKDO. Definitely. And the Hispanic station came back. Nice. Okay. That's fun.
Be aggressive. I don't know how this game's going to play out. The Knicks might win it because they're a really good team. They proved that game out. That's the reason why they were.
Listen to that hum. Man, it's really bad. 1600 Wham, I believe. WAAM. Ann Arbor, Michigan. 231 miles, 5,000 watts.
That means something. When you go to the cup, then you have an opportunity to kick it out.
The ancestral lands of
altiplano Cundiboya.
CHHA, Toronto, Ontario.
Laguna de Guatavita.
Peacock on the call.
KOZN, the zone. I believe it's the zone. Bellevue, Nebraska. 390 miles, 1,000 watts to the west.
78-76 win.
For a weekend.
Music on the mighty KCJJ, Iowa City, Iowa. 175 miles, 1,000 watts.
And strive to help others to win that.
Her back and forth with head coach Stephanie White is still gaining a lot of attention.
1650, Waterloo, Iowa, 210 miles.
Back on the corner after a timeout.
I think it's a hint of WPRR, Grand Rapids, Michigan, 140 miles. So that's oldies there, 1690. I think that's WPTX, Lexington Park, Maryland, 685 miles. Nice. I think there's a hint of Hispanic music here. Would be KKLF, Richardson, Texas, 790 miles. Yeah. Okay, that's it. Cool, we're done with the Sangean PR-D7. Now that wasn't too bad. And there's a lot of storms around me, so yeah, not a bunch of strikes, so that's a good thing. So yeah, this is Sangean PR-D7. Like I said, the SG106 is the new model. If you like it and you're thinking about picking one up, yeah, definitely check out the links below. Support the channel, you guys rock. If you like the video, give a big like. Like. I don't know, man. Everybody says that. I guess you're tired of that, right? Subscribe to the bell icon if you like Sangean radios. Yeah, right. You probably already did it. You know where the buttons are at. 3, comment down below what you think about the PR-D7, SG106. Are you going to pick one up in 2026? Yeah, that rhymed a little bit. Yeah, I mean, I'm serious. Anything about picking one up? Comment below, and I'll look at them and read them, and maybe I'll comment. Maybe I'll put a little heart. I don't know why it's a heart. Seriously? Why can't it just be like a circle with a check mark, like, I got you, buddy? Or, okay, I saw your post, and I confirm or something, but a heart. Yeah, it's one of those things. gotta love the future. So anyway, Sangean PR-D7. Hope you enjoyed the video. Like I said, give a big like, you guys are the best. So yeah, definitely stay tuned for more. And we'll see you in my next awesome video.